I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video.
Hello beautiful people from the internet. How are you feeling today? Welcome to another video. Very cold morning here in Portugal, around 3 degrees Celsius, and I have something very exciting that I would like to share with you, which is one of my favorite smoking accessories, especially for the winter. I have two different usages for this that I find very useful, I guess, well, in lack of a better word at least, and that is my mesmerizing, beautiful, enchanting cigarette holder, aka my dragon ring, which you can conveniently stick a cigarette on this guy's mouth. Now this is very nice for a couple of different reasons. First, I would like to give you a little tour. Also, if I have band-aids in my fingers, it is eczema season, baby. I'm not very excited for it. It hurts quite a lot, so I have to have my fingers band-aid. It's no big deal. It'll eventually pass once the weather gets a little bit better, but it just looks so absolutely nice. Now, I don't really know where this is from since I got it as a gift last year, Christmas. It just is so nice, and although you can use it as a ring and smoke your cigarette from here, I usually just hold it, and I'm going to show you how I do it because I think that's what everyone is here for. So I am taking a Chesterfield Original out of my Chesterfield Original pack, and all I need to do is just stick the cigarette inside of the dragon's mouth and be careful to not rip the filter. Then I push it all the way to the front so I have the most filter space I can get, you know. Sir, please, I'm trying to record a video. I'm just kidding. Imagine I was that, well, I don't even know what the word is. Mean? Well, maybe. Now, this is the final look of it, which I think is very convenient, and I will be telling you the reasons why I enjoy using this thing. I usually use it like this. I just hold it in my index and like thumb, and I smoke it like this. I suppose you could install it on your finger and use it this way too, but I don't know, I guess I just prefer having a little bit more control by holding it with my fingers. I do have portable ashtray in hand. Everything is ready. Let's get this started. Let me tell you why I enjoy using this thing. Well, honestly, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. There's actually 3 reasons. One of them is for the simple fact that it looks sick AF. I mean, don't you think it does? For me, I mean, it's a dragon holding a cigarette in his mouth. To me, that just looks like a very cool visual. I wonder if it's going to focus. Oh yeah, look at that. Dragon holding a cigarette. His little teeth are clenching on the cigarette, which I find very mesmerizing. Now, another reason would be that, especially now in the winter, my fingers are very, very, very cold at the tips, and so I have very little sensation in them. Let's be frank, let's be honest, let's just say it how it is. And especially with my band-aids, sometimes I have to have band-aids on the upper parts of my fingers. It's very hard to get sensation, and so with this, I have something else to hold the cigarette for me, so I will never make it fall or anything like that, because it's not me holding it, but the dragon, you see. Now, a car just parked right behind me, and I am trying my hardest to not let my social anxiety instincts kick in. I feel like I'm doing quite a good job. Honestly, I'm feeling great. I'm continuing recording my video as if I was not scared whatsoever, but I'm a bit scared, maybe a large bit like this one. The other usage, and I feel like the one that I enjoy the most about this, is the fact that your fingers will not smell like cigarette after you finish smoking your cigarette, because you are not holding the cigarette in between your fingers, but in between the dragon's mouth. So, if that's something that matters to you, the smell in your fingers after you smoke, this doesn't allow that to happen. It's a great contraption, I will say so myself. Now, it may look a little silly to see someone smoking out of a dragon ring. I personally think it makes them look really cool. Maybe that's because I want to think that I look really cool right now. Maybe I don't. I don't think that's up to me to decide. Maybe it could be. Well, I don't know. I don't like making judgments about myself because I feel like most of the times they are not accurate. I like having an outside perspective, so you tell me, does this look goofy or does it look cool? Or anything else? Any other adjective would also work. It is such a cold day today. I couldn't believe it when I woke up and I saw 0 degrees Celsius on the weather app. I was like, what in the world? It is definitely my favorite time of the year. I mean, just this coldness, and it's like dry cold, it's not like humid, so it's just perfect. I love it. I love being all geared up with my scarf and my gloves and my coats and stuff, and man, this is the best time of the year for me. I don't know if you can relate. Maybe you prefer the summer, maybe you prefer the in-betweens like fall and spring, but I feel like I'm the happier I've been in the past year, and I wouldn't trade this weather for anything else. There seems to be a little bit of construction today. I wonder where it is. Over in that direction somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure the spot. There's always some sort of construction over here, which I also find pretty mesmerizing. One day it's one apartment, the other day it's another apartment. Everyone seems to be doing some sort of renovation, and I'm happy for them for that, you know? I feel like making renovations in your house is something quite exciting. I don't know. Now when I want to ash it, all I have to do is just tap the tip of the cigarette and the ash just falls. When you're not holding it on your fingers, it may be a little bit harder. You can also tap the filter itself and the ash will fall, so there's no problem with ashing. It can get a little bit more messy, but what is life without a little bit of mess? Why am I so philosophical today? I need to cut that off. I think it's because I'm reading Dostoevsky right now. I just finished reading White Nights, and I loved his writing so much that I went straight to Crime and Punishment, which I am reading right now, and I'm really enjoying it. And I will tell you more about the books that I read and all of that if you'd like to hear about it in a future video or something like that. But I just love the way he writes and the way he thinks. Well, he thought, he's no longer alive, but it just makes me feel very connected, because I feel like I think in a similar way. I don't know. Now I'm going to use another method, which is just flicking the filter. Look at that. Now, as I said, it does get a little bit messy, especially because I'm wearing gloves and the ash may get stuck on the gloves, but nothing that cannot be wiped off, you know? It's very simple, and I feel like this is a nice contraption. You can use it in many different ways. You can just hold it like this if you please. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think this is a nice invention, I would say. Now, I've never tried any other types of cigarette holders. I feel like when you get the dragon ring, what else could you possibly need? I mean, it's a dragon holding a cigarette on his teeth. I need to reiterate that because, I mean, look at his little teeth. It's just so cool to me, and I feel like I've peaked in cigarette holder matter, so I feel like this is the peak moment of my life. I'm having such a great time. It is cold, the birds are chirping, and I'm just smoking a Chesterfield Original, which is my cigarette of choice for right now and also one of my favorites. Now, I cannot really do this with rollies, as I have found rollies to be a little bit more flimsy, at least the ones that I roll. It might be a me problem, but with packed cigarettes that are evenly packed and have quite a large filter, this works pretty well. So I have no complaints right now to give to this experience. I'm having a 10 out of 10 great time. So time, what kind of accent was that right now? Then when you want to ash it, this is another, or I guess when you want to put it out, you just have your like ashtray and you just put it out like so. It's now out, and then you can just remove it with your finger and then just place it on your ashtray or whatever you are using. Just take it with my other hand. Oh, it just fell. Okay, that's fine. And then just place it on the ashtray like so. Boom. It is closed, everything is clean, there is no mess, there are no cigarette butts in nature. Do not leave your cigarette butts outside, please. There's so many trash cans, I bet you can find one. Do not leave your cigarette butts on the ground. I hate seeing cigarette butts on the ground. It's very disrespectful towards Mother Nature. So, it's been a great experience. I would give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. I don't have anything to add to it. I really enjoy my dragon cigarette holder. I think it looks sick, and I will be using it throughout the rest of the winter, at least for sure. And it just is very convenient. It just goes in the bag so well, and I don't know, just easy to use and also looks cool. So I hope you have enjoyed watching for a little bit, chillaxing for a little bit. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and smile a little bit. All right? I hope someone makes you smile today, and I hope that you do smile. So I'll see you very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!